welcome into Montclair Kimberly Academy for the 2016 Prep Championship live here on the Strive Network. Simon Rose here with you. Our director is Molly Rich. We're glad you could join us for the finale of the Prep volleyball season between the Mount St. Mary Lions. They are on the road at 19-4, taking on the MKA Cougars at 12-9. Welcome inside to the beautiful gymnasium here at Montclair Kimberly Academy. Should be a phenomenal prep matchup between these Lions and these Cougars. The Cougars of MKA, the two-time defending prep champions. They won last year, they won the year before. Those are the only two prep championships in the tenure of head coach Mike Tully. Great year though for these Mount St. Mary Lions as they come in at 19-4. I just mentioned Mike Tully. Let's go inside the coach's corner to start our pregame show here. Mike Tully, who's an English major, went to Holy Cross College, also the middle school fencing coach. Tough to see him behind our graphic here. But Mike Tully is the head man for this MKA squad, 14 years as the head coach. Derek Lebuha, that's how you pronounce it, Lebuha. He is a Poland native, graduate of the Academy of Physical Education in Poland, an instructor at the North Jersey Volleyball Club. He has been coaching Mount St. Mary for 6 years, but he has also had some time in his past coaching here at MKA. There he is in that red shirt. He coached the boys soccer team here at MKA about 6 years ago. Has been a member of, has been a volleyball coach for quite a long time. He was involved with the national team, the junior national team in Poland when he was there. And this year he has led the Mount St. Mary Lions to a 19-4 record and their first Skyland Raritan Conference Championship in school history. So already a successful season. Coach Lebuha said that that was the goal of Mount St. Mary before the year, to win that conference tournament. They did so. So now I guess you could say everything from here on out is gravy, but they've got a chance here in the Prep Championship to take home their first Prep title in the history of the program as well. Take a look at the starting lineups for each school. We'll start with the Mount St. Mary Lions. Lucia Alaimo, Grace Bowen, Erica McDonald, Victoria Gainey, and Bridget McNamara, as well as Marissa Rakowskis in the starting six for Coach Lebuha. On the other side, the MKA Cougars, Myra Castro-Conti, Tyler Parker, the phenomenal setter, Grace Andrus, outside hitter, Zoe Kuzniers, Haley Sylvander, Sarah Abukwaya make up the starting lineup for head coach Mike Tully. See how these two teams got to where they are. We look at the bracket here in the preps thus far. There was another round before this one, so we'll start in the quarterfinals. Montclair Kimberly, they are the #1 overall seed in this tournament. That's why they are hosting here in the championship game. They defeated Rutgers Prep in the quarters. They did have a bye, so that was their first appearance in the tournament in that quarterfinals. There you see they beat Oak Knoll in the semis to play Mount St. Mary's here in the championship. Mount St. Mary's, they defeated Mount St. Dominic to get into the semifinals. Then the big win was against Villa Walsh in the semifinal game. Mount St. Mary's getting past Villa Walsh to get here to the championship game. And that is your prep tournament bracket here in volleyball. Look at our Strive Spotlight segment, and we are going to spotlight a player. Hold on one second. Apologies for that. Let's take a look at our Strive Spotlight segment. Bridget McNamara, number 18 for Mount St. Mary, is who we will highlight. She's from Watchung, New Jersey, in the class of 2018. There she is. 5'11" outside hitter. She leads the team in kills, 166 of them this season, 92 digs, and 53 aces. Bridget McNamara certainly going to be a key part of this Mount St. Mary's squad if they are going to dethrone the champions here in this one. Mount St. Mary huddles up before the game, and Derek LaBuha sends them out for battle. Same can be said for Mike Tully and the MKA Cougars. Should be a good one here on the Strive Network. Again, Simon Rose here with you on a Friday afternoon. Game time was scheduled for 4 o'clock. Seems like it's going to be more 4:10-ish before we get this one underway. As the girls will shake hands and make some noise. Lots of good energy here from MKA. And the sound bounces around pretty well here in this Rotunda gym. By the way, I don't know if you can get a look at the roof here. Very interesting architecture in this place. It's a pretty cool place to watch a game from. You don't see a lot of gyms, especially high school gyms, that have this kind of architecture. They're really beautifully constructed here at MKA. Lucky to call this their home. As we are just about set, the girls are on the floor. MKA coming out in the pink jerseys, Mount St. Mary in the navy blue. Referees today, Judy Spinato will be the up judge. And you see there at the middle of the net is the second referee, the down judge, Artie Rubin. It'll be MKA to start on serve with Samantha Dowd, their phenomenal libero, wearing the blue jersey instead of the pink. And Dowd gets us started. It's dug up in the back row by Mount St. Mary, and here's a good hit. Dowd unable to dig this one up, and the first kill of the evening goes to Abby Kelly of Mount St. Mary. Parker back sets this one. And here's Kelly again, this time into the net. We're knotted up at 1. Best of 3. And each set to 25. As this one comes over off the hands of Tyla Parker. Tied up at 1, now it's 2-1. And Parker serves this one well for an ace. It's 3-1. Parker has been the setter for this team for quite a while. 1,300 career assists as she comes up to dig here. They go back to Parker, and she hits this one out of bounds. You'll see that a lot with MKA. If Parker's the one to initially dig, then they will hit it back to her. She's involved with nearly every single point for MKA, whether she's setting it or whether she's killing it or attempting to. This one dug up well by MKA. Parker sets, and Haley Sylvander put it over, but it was defended by MKA. This one will loop too long, out of bounds, off the arms of our Strive Spotlight player, and Bridget McNamara. Makes it 4-2. And this is Grace Andrus, the phenomenal outside hitter here for MKA. This one just getting over for the Lions. And will go in the books as a point, 4-3. And back on serve will be Mount St. Mary's. with Grace Bowen. Bowen, 80 kills this year, 45 aces. Lofts this one to the near side, dug up easily by MKA. As over it comes again, Dowd digging, Andrus receiving, and Dowd able to play over the free ball. Another great dig, this time by Andrus. Good contested point here, and it goes in favor of Mount St. Mary as it's Marissa Rakowskis. Check that, Victoria Gainey who puts it away for the Lions. Tied up at 4. 2016 Prep Championship live here on the Strive Network. Parker sets, and that is really well placed by Haley Sylvander, the senior from Rutherford, and she'll be rewarded with a serve as she goes back after killing. Good serve to the back row, it's dug up by Alaimo. And here's Andrus. Free ball played over. Sylvander digs, rising was MKA, and a lead to a point. Myra Castro-Conti kind of mishit it as she rose, but goes down in the books for MKA anyway. They have a 3-point lead. Andrus and Sylvander nearly coming together. Parker, a high set. Doesn't get by the blockers of Mount St. Mary. There's a back set this time. It's Nyla Williams. Williams able to put it away. And Sylvander behind the service line. The Cougars have gone on a run with her there. And it continues. That'll force a timeout by the head coach of this Mount St. Mary squad, Derek Labuha. So, good contested volleyball here in the first set. First 13 points in the books. It is a 9-4 MKA lead. Again, the Cougars, so get a look at the double box. The Cougars on the top-hand portion of your screen, they come in at 12-9 this year. They've won the Prep Championships each of the last 2 years, so they're looking for their third under the tenure of head coach Mike Tully. And on the other side, the Mount St. Mary Lions are looking for their first ever Prep title. And they already won their first ever Skyland Raritan Conference title. They're looking to continue their successful season. Down by 5 here with Sylvander still on serve. The senior puts it in play. And from the back row, the libero, Marissa Rakowskis, put it over for Mount St. Mary. Rakowskis now digging. Here's the set from Gainey. And shoved over very lightly by Mount St. Mary. Rising is Apple Quiet. And Sylvander can't handle that one. That's a great spike. For Mount St. Mary. And number 16 in Bridget McNamara. So a much-needed side out for the Lions as Dowd digs this one in the back row. And Conti plays it over. Here's McNamara again, and not even the phenomenal Sam Dowd could handle that one. McNamara with 2 consecutive big-time kills. And on serve is Madison Wright. Wright with a good punch. It almost eats up Andrus in the back row. And then played over by MKA. Good defense in the end. That one is too long. They're claiming it was tipped at the front. And I think the referees are going to come together and see if that's the case. Aaron McDonald was the one who hit it for Mount St. Mary, and that is not the case. So it is 10-6. That point in favor of MKA. This is Zoe Kuzniers. Battle at the net here. Pops back over, miscommunication on the side of the Lions. So Kuzniers again, junior from West Orange, New Jersey. Just gets over. Rakowskis able to dig. And this one looped to the back row. Andrus pops it up in the air. This is Abuquayak. She's blocked back. And the point goes to Mount St. Mary. 7-11. Dow digs, Parker sets. Castro Conti could not put it away. Go the far side this time, and that one just out of bounds on the near side was all right, so here's another serve as they're within 3. Dowd from the back row, not over the net. And Samantha Dowd, she is not going to come off the floor very much, if at all, for head coach Mike Tully. As this one is received by Abuquayak. Andrus from the back row. Now Andrus setting. Kuzniers ran it down and then bumped over free. High set here. Dowd, very controlled. Parker, and a flat-footed attempt there by Abuquayak. Other side, a kill for Mount St. Mary's. Lucia Alaimo. And a nice run here for the Lions. It's 11-10. Remember, down as many as 5 here early in the first set. And the Lions are right back in the thick of things, with both teams in double digits. However, Mount St. Mary serves it into the net, 12-10. Subbing in to serve here for MKA is Simone Robinson. Sophomore from North Caldwell, New Jersey. One of many sophomores on the squad as this one goes into the net off the arms of Robinson. Now, Coach Tully, he really emphasizes serving with his Cougars. Talking to him before the game, he said that there's 2 bad plays on the volleyball court. The first one is serving it into the net. The second one is making it too easy. As this one is blocked back, and it is all tied up at 12, a dozen apiece here in the first set. And it's Rakowskis who gives the Lions the lead. Since that timeout by head coach Labuha, the Lions have taken the lead. They were down by 5, and they have now taken a 1-point advantage. It'll still be the libero Rakowskis on serve. And it's a good one. Dowd there, though, and Parker able to set it. This one out of bounds on the near side. Does not stay in play for Andrus. It is 14-12 Mount St. Mary. So Rakowskis again. This one very deep. Almost seats up Abuquayak. Gets back over to the Lions. This one set up. Dowd keeps it in play. Goes right back over. Great defensive play. Rakowskis bumps it up in the air. And this one won by Abuquayak. Over it comes from Andrus. And for the third time of the point. It's Alimo trying to put it away. Stays in play, not for long, as Andrus paints the line. 14-13. Great point. Good volleyball here in the Prep Championship between the Lions and the Cougars. It's a cat fight. Short set here, gets through the blockers and down for a kill. Grace Bowen. A lot of energy out of the Lions of Mount St. Mary. Victoria Gainey with a lefty serve, just gets over. Sometimes you gotta have the ball bounce your way, and it did on that point. For the Lions, they lead 16-13. Lefty serve, punched over. A really good serve there. Again, right on the line for Victoria Gainey, and Mike Tully has seen enough. 17-13. What a swing in this one. MKA coming out hot here on their home floor. And since then, it has been all Mount St. Mary as they take a 4-point lead. By the way, let's get a look at that Mount St. Mary huddle. There is the assistant coach in Molly Dow. She's also assisted by Donna Bruno. The head coach is Mike Tully, but it looks like Molly Dowd in there talking with the squad. Molly is the mother of Samantha Dowd, the libero who we've been talking so much about. Molly Dowd has a good volleyball history of her own. She played at Arizona State University and was a defensive specialist, just like her daughter is here for MKA. Samantha Dowd, you see her there in the back row, the blue shirt. She has been at the heart of what Coach Tully said is 65% of their serve receives over the last 3 years. Here's a back set for Andrus, defended by Mount St. Mary. Andrus able to dig it off the wood, but MKA could not get it back over. It is a 5-point lead for Mount St. Mary's. They are 7 away from the first set, and it continues to be the southpaw Victoria Gainey to serve. Everything's going in favor of the Lions here. Coach LaBuja likes it. Gainey this time plays the middle of the court. Gets right to Dowd. Oh, great reflexes there by Parker. Same can be said for Mount St. Mary. And that one is just out of bounds, says the line judge. Alimo nearly made it 20-13. Instead, 19-14. Big point here as we get closer to the end of set number 1. And finally, MKA on serve. This is Tyler Parker. Rakowskis runs it down. It'll have to be a long free ball, and it is. Samantha Dowd digs for MKA, and Andrus attempts that one out of bounds. Lucia Alimo. Really good serve there, but an even better dig by Dowd. Shoved down into open floor, Haley Sylvander. Critical time here for MKA, down by 5, and their opponents are only 5 away from winning the first set. This is Andrus, flat-footed. Good serve. Rakowskis with a good dig, comes right to Sylvander, and hitting the deck was Mount St. Mary. Great effort by Maddie Wright. But MKA with the point. Sylvander that time, this time will jump. 21-16 with the Lions on serve. Grace Bowen does the honors. That was Abu Kwayak playing it over for the Cougars. Andrus digging this one, down high in the air, and shoved over by Parker on the line. Oh, it looked like it was on the line, but the flag came up. And that is a big swing, and the point goes to Mount St. Mary. We've got another timeout. It's 22-16. By the way, here's a fun fact about Mike Tully. He was a baseball, there he is, right there. He was a baseball writer for years and years and years, a national baseball writer. And with the World Series being played tonight, the first time it'll be played in Wrigley Field in 70 years, Mike Tully was actually at a number of World Series games, 1979 to 1997. He was in attendance covering the World Series. (22-16), big point in the match. First set, Mount St. Mary on serve, 3 away from a 1-0 advantage. They're still 3 away. Comes back to Sylvander. They had a good run with her on serve earlier in the set. Mount St. Mary's looks to turn this one. Played off the net. But it's a point for the Cougars. Not a lot of room for error. This one dug up by Alaimo. It'll be Alaimo who underhands it back over to the server and Sylvander. Long set here. Andrus tapping it over. Dug up by Mount St. Mary's, and the free ball played back over. Starts with Sylvander. Tyler Parker sets. Andrus from the back row. Got a touch on the blocker in the front. Now it comes down, Maddie Wright. Andrus, though, hitting the deck to dig and then playing over the free ball. Beautifully done. However, this is going to fall into open floor for Mount St. Mary. They cheated up, and the Lions caught them napping. So Maddie Wright just needs 2 points from the service line to win the first set. This one dug up, and Dow back in there, plays the free ball. Mikauskis does the same. Dowd, Parker. Andrus can't handle that one, 24-18. It is set point for Mount St. Mary on the road. 6 chances to take a 1-0 lead here in the Prep Championship. So it'll be Maddie Wright. Andrus digs this time. Parker sets, and over it comes by Abu Kwayak. Comes right back over. Stays in play from Mount St. Mary's. It's Parker who's blocked back, and the win goes to Mount St. Mary as Erica McDonald ends the first set in fine fashion. We get another look at the point here. Playing big up front, and you see the crowd there in the background. Mount St. Mary traveling well, a lot of good students here to support their girls who have had a phenomenal volleyball season. And we go to the second set with a 1-0 Mount St. Mary lead. You're watching live high school volleyball here on the Strive Network. Start of the second set here. Mount St. Mary winning the first. '16 Prep Championship. The team switched sides, so now on the right side of your screen, the team in navy blue and yellow numbers, the Mount St. Mary Lions, begin with a serve. Abu Kwaik plays it over. Rakowskis digs for the Lions. And this one will sail long off the arms of Mount St. Mary and Grace Bowen. It's 1-0, home team. Alaimo won't get a kill. Well, she will get a kill. We apologize for the technical difficulties with our cameras. So as we figure that out, how about you just listen to me like you're listening to the radio while we get the calls figured out. 2-1. Mount St. Mary with the lead. On serve is number 10, Lucia Alaimo. As Mount St. Mary comes down with it, they will get a kill with number 18, Maddie Wrights. As we are back and live. 3-1. Make it 4-1. And Mount St. Mary coming out hot here in the second set. It's a game of momentum, this game of volleyball, and after winning the first set, you got to imagine confidence very high for the Lions, and they continue their hot play, looking like the better team here in this prep championship, looking for the first one in school history. This is Lucia Alaimo, who will continue to serve. Running attempts, comes over, Dow digs. As that one's out of bounds, and they're making all the right decisions too. Ball not too far from being in bounds, but good instincts by Mount St. Mary to be able to let that one go. They have a 5-point lead here in the second set. And Alaimo will play it across. Dowd, Parker, and this is Sylvander. Six to 2. Dump attempt there by Mount St. Mary. As Victoria Gainey can't handle it. 2 straight for the Cougars. This one bumped over by Mount St. Mary's Bridget McNamara. Was able to get a touch on this one. Tyler Parker with a long set for Andrus. Here's a set to the near side. McNamara hits it right into the ground. It's 6 to 4, so 3 straight for Mount St. Mary. Remember, the start of the first set was all MKA. And it wasn't until a timeout was called, as that was a great dig and a kill for Mount St. Mary. McNamara doing the duties. Rakowskis with the beautiful dig to start it, 7 to 4. Anyway, the point I was trying to make was the fact that Mount St. Mary's did not start the first set well. It wasn't until Head coach LaBuha called the timeout after the early onslaught by MKA that Mount St. Mary really started to figure it out. Here they are with a 2-point lead, 7-5. Alaimo from the back row, dug by Andrus, and popped up into the air by Rakowskis. This one will fall out of bounds. Tyler Parker made the right decision, 7-6. Andrus on serve. Her team down by 1. Rakowskis controlled dig. Shoved over by Alaimo. Short set here for Sylvander. Tries to shove it down. Mount St. Mary's Rakowskis does not get it over, but a phenomenal effort. Man, we're seeing two really good liberos play in the Prep Championship. Rakowskis has been all over the place defensively. And of course, Samantha Dowd, who's been doing it for years here in Montclair. This is McNamara. Now Parker. And a kill here for Nyla Williams. And Montclair Kimberly Academy with their first lead here in the second set. Andrus has been on serve for a good portion of this run, and she will continue to put it over as the Cougars continue to score, and a timeout is called by head coach Derek LaBuha. So 9-7. MKA with the 2-point lead. The 1-set lead to Mount St. Mary here in the 2016 Prep Championship. Simon Rose here with you live on the Strive Network. Molly Rich alongside. And an entertaining one thus far. Unfortunately in New Jersey, we don't get a chance to see a long volleyball match because they only play best of 3. So if Mount St. Mary wins this one, then we are done. A lot of other places you'll see best of 5. It's the first to 2-set wins here in New Jersey. MKA continues their roll. See if the Lions can find their groove again. They were clicking for a full set to win that first, and then they came out hot here, and MKA has flipped the switch. Rakowskis plays over the free ball. Parker with a short set to Sylvander. And Rakowskis bumps this one over. Parker setting, Nyla Williams with a running attempt, and it's a kill, well placed. Got it past Rakowskis. Andrus with a flat-footed serve. Too long. So Mount St. Mary back on serve with Maddie Wright. And she'll line it up, play it over. Good dart of a serve. Andrus is there to dig. Now the miscommunication is coming into play as you see the girls on the Mount St. Mary side looking a little frustrated as the mistakes have started to pile up here in the second set. And they did need that one, and doing her job was McNamara. Good looking outside hitter, Bridget McNamara. She'll come back to serve. Gets her team back on the board. Sometimes it just takes a couple of points to get your team back clicking. One dug by Dowd. Parker sets. McNamara. And Alaimo back in the front row. Lucia Alaimo has been playing extremely well for Mount St. Mary. When they were on their run throughout that first set, she was at the center of many of the points. Still Bridget to serve, and she just gets it over. Parker sets it high in the air, couple of dummies. Andrus was the one who played it over, and McNamara mistimed it. You could see her kind of looking at Alaimo while that ball was in the air, as neither of them knew who was going to take it. And by the time McNamara took charge, she mishit it out of bounds, 13-10. So tightly contested here in the second set. MKA serves with Kuzniers. McNamara from the back row, gets it over the tape, down for a kill. Now it's the libero Rakowskis. One by MKA, got it through the block of Grace Bowen. So MKA pacing play here, trying to keep their prep season alive. Short set here, and slammed down for a kill. Mount St. Mary with another point, Grace Bowen. Man, they have some powerful hitters on this team. Seems that Mount St. Mary has the height advantage as well. They've got a lot of good big bodies hitting the volleyball, as a violation will be called against MKA, 14-13. Make it 14-14. Victoria Gainey with that tough lefty serve will have to wait till after the timeout to put one over again. Mount St. Mary has clawed back into the second set and tied it up at 2 touchdowns apiece. Here live on Strive. You can hear the crowd of Mount St. Mary. See them through the net there. The Lions faithful has done a nice job, and now we've got some battling cheers as MKA is trying to make some noise. It is championship season here at the end of October. MKA also competing in the cross-country championships this afternoon. Gainey serves out of the timeout. And Rakowskis can't handle this one. Bounces around on the ceiling. And it's a point for MKA. So the Cougars call the timeout, win the point out of the break. Sam Dowd. Alaimo. Gainey. And tapped over by Grace Bowen. Free ball played over. Rakowskis lets it drop. Exciting stuff here in the Prep Championship. Happy to be a part of it here on the Strive Network. Lucia Alaimo. Another good serve. Battle at the net here. Won by Grace Bowen. Lions lead by 1. Sylvander forced to play it over her head. Look at a short set to Bowen, gets it over the blockers into open floor. Bowen has come alive here in the second set, and so have the Lions, up 17-15, looking for their first ever prep championship in school history. That one goes out of bounds off the arms of Alaimo. Only 1 point to separate the squads. Remember, MKA has won the last 2 prep championship games. It's Tyler Parker. Phenomenal all-around player for MKA. McNamara keeps it alive. Alaimo bumps it over. Andrus in the front row, blocked back by Bowen. She's been huge. Again, it's Bowen denying Andrus again. That time it gets through. Now it's Bowen setting. McNamara up there, and that one falls down for a point. Mount St. Mary clicking here, up 18-16. And here's the aforementioned Grace Bowen. Bowen sets. Now it's Parker. A lot of steam on that one, nearly hit the ceiling. Comes down to McNamara. Blocker's got a touch. It stays in play. Gainey back setting. More good defense from MKA. Bumped up by Dowd. Andrus didn't get a lot on it. Now it's Gainey, a high set. McNamara there, and that is a bullet down to the floor. Another timeout called by Mike Tully. The second already in the set. He knows that his prep season is on the line. His team with the backs against the wall, they're down by 3, and Mount St. Mary can taste a prep championship, just 6 more points, and they win. By the way, Mount St. Mary in the middle of their huddle, not their head coach and Derek LaBuha. Instead, it's the assistant coach and Francesca Sengel. The always original "I believe that we will win" chant that our director Molly Rich loves so much. This one performed by the faithful of Mount St. Mary. They certainly believe this season, and why not? It's been a magical run for the Lions. Their team has won the Skyland Raritan for the first time in school history, and looking to do the same in the preps. Out of the timeout, it's MKA who wins. (19-17). McNamara. Oh, what a dig there in the back row, but there's just nothing Tyler Parker can do about it. McNamara with a sledgehammer. Maddie Wright serves. Mount St. Mary can set up. Gainey sets. MKA defends this one. Dowd sets for MKA, and it's starting to fall apart for the Cougars as their best outside hitter and Grace Andrus mishits it. 4-point lead, 4 away from a title. Andrus digs this one controlled. Parker back sets. Nyla Williams out of bounds. His serve from Maddie Wright. Parker with a short set. Sylvander can't find open floor. Only the arms of Mount St. Mary. Alaimo! Oh, they can feel it. Can the Lions? Everyone clicking. So many weapons on this Mount St. Mary squad, and they're all playing well. Big miss serve, though. That gives MKA some life. It is championship point and 6 cracks at it for Mount St. Mary. Bridget McNamara wants to put an end to it. Andress, McNamara fights it off. Dump attempt by Gainey, but it was defended by MKA. Gainey, this hits this one. MKA still alive. So the Lions will have to get it done on the serve receive. Backs against the wall are the Cougars. They're relying on Zoe Kuzniers to get it in play. Kauskis, Gainey, and Alaimo. Parker keeps it alive off the wood. Rakowskis, Gainey, and again Alaimo. Gainey, and a battle here as Rakowskis keeps it up. McNamara got a good hit on it. MKA staying tough. That one out of bounds. The Lions are queens of the prep. 25-19 in the second set, and it's Mount St. Mary who sweeps. The first time in school history Mount St. Mary has won the prep championship, and it was on this point. Look at that celebration. A lot of faithful on the road here at Mount St. Mary. Certainly happy that their team has won the prep championship. The first time in school history. Congratulations to Derek Labuha. There he is in that red polo for leading his team to a phenomenal season. Their 20th win of the year. They're now 20-4. And an incredible moment for Mount St. Mary as they dethrone the champs, defeating MKA, who had won the preps the last 2 years. And in just about 50 minutes of game time, Mount St. Mary sweeps MKA. We're going to stick right here on the Strive Network. We're going to try to catch up with one of the players on Mount St. Mary's for an interview. You're watching live high school volleyball here on the Strive Network. Tell me if you can hear me. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
You're probably really well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am really well.
Camera model. Okay, cool. So why don't you stand like right here? Back we come. Oh, hold on. Here with Grace Bowen, but we're going to let her step away for a second as she gets a team picture, and we'll catch up with Grace Bowen here in a moment as Mount St. Mary has won the Prep Championship. Phenomenal moment for the Lions of Mount St. Mary as you see all the parents with a million different iPhones, certainly 2016, taking a team picture as the Lions celebrate, and we'll get a chance to catch up with Grace Bowen and what she saw out there on the floor. Great moment for Mount St. Mary, the first ever prep championship in the history of the school, defeating a team that had won the preps the last 2 seasons. Yeah, keep taking those pictures. I mean, as many as you can. You can never take too many pictures. More cheers as Grace Bowen will join us. Grace, how's it feel to be celebrating with your teammates after a prep championship like that?
Feels fantastic. That's the only word that can explain how much it's amazing feeling.
It's the first time in history. So, I mean, you're a part of history. You are now enshrined in Mount St. Mary history. So that's got to be a pretty cool feeling.
It is. I actually transferred as a junior, so to be part of this team is truly a blessing, and I'm really excited.
Well, you made the right choice, didn't you? What was it about this team that made you want to come here and play for Mount St. Mary?
We go to an all-Catholic school, so I guess sisterhood is pretty typical, and that's what I found on the team.
Okay, how about in terms of what you saw on the floor for this game? How did you guys game plan for this? How did you go out there and execute it? How did this game go in your eyes?
So we struggled a little bit against Villa in serve receive, but I felt that for this match we really focused on passing and everything else really fell into place for us.
It seemed like it was a game of runs, right? They came out in the first set, whoa, and MKA really took it to you guys, but you guys flipped the switch and it seemed like there were a couple times where you guys just clicked on all cylinders. Is that what you saw as well?
Certainly. We were able to work together and stay unified against a tough serve. Coming from MKA.
All right, Grace, I don't want to hold you up. Obviously some great celebration going on. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right, that's Grace Bowen for Mount St. Mary, a big part of this win for the Lions of Mount St. Mary as they take home their first prep title in school history. That'll do it for us here on the Strive Network. Loud gymnasium here. A lot of exciting things going on, but the Lions come out victorious. They are queens of the Prep Championship World. We will see you next time here on the Strive Network. Molly Rich, our director. My name's Simon Rose. Thanks for joining us live on Strive. We'll see you next time.